Hola todos. Hello everyone. Reviewing CXC Paper 2, the reading comprehension. Here are some tips to complete the reading comprehension successfully. Read through the comprehension passage twice. Then go to the comprehension questions, read them through thoroughly. Then go back to the reading comprehension and read it again. Pay attention to the verb forms used in the passage. You should also try to identify phrases, expressions, and words that you know. Finally, begin to answer your questions. When you are finished, go over the reading passage and then review your answers. Vamos a practicar. Let's practice. Section 4, Reading Comprehension. Answer all questions. Read the following selection carefully. Do not translate the selection, but answer the questions in English. You will be penalized for disregarding these instructions. The title, Facing Your Fear. Todos los días, yo iba a la escuela asustada por Jaime y Pedro, dos muchachos que me golpeaban. Me atormentaban porque no yo sabía defenderme. Después de recibir los golpes, yo regresaba a casa llorando. Mi abuela me decía que tenía que hablar con alguien de la escuela sobre la situación. Pero ella no entendía que denunciar a estos muchachos resultaría en más golpes. Un día decidí hablar con mi primo para que me ayudara. Tenía 15 años y había estado tomando lecciones de defensa personal desde los 6 años. Me dijo que estos chicos necesitaban una lección y él me enseñaría cómo defenderme. Un viernes yo tomé la decisión de resolver mis problemas. En este día Jaime me empujó y Pedro empezó a insultarme. Me avancé hacia Jaime y le di una patada fuerte. Pedro me miró con ojos asustados mientras se inclinaba para ayudarle a Jaime. Les dije en una voz amenazante, quizás sea pequeño pero no soy débil. No se metan conmigo de nuevo. Este día fue el último día que me molestaron. Remember to read this twice in the exam, then read through the reading comprehension questions. Answer in English the following question based on the selection you have just read. Use a complete sentence for each response. A. How did the narrator feel about going to school every day? B. Why did the narrator feel the way he did about going to school? What was the grandmother's advice to the narrator? Why was the narrator reluctant to follow his grandmother's advice? What decision did the narrator make and why? How would the narrator's cousin help him? What decision did the narrator make on that Friday? What did the boys do to the narrator on that Friday? What action did the narrator take? Explain the narrator's last words. It is important to read through your questions because they help to give you an idea of what the passage is about. At this time, you should revisit the reading comprehension passage and read it once again, then try to answer the questions. Alright, remember your next technique when doing your reading comprehension is to identify familiar vocabulary. Here I've just listed a few for you. I'm sure there are many other in the passage that you can readily identify. Todos los días, every day. Yo, sometimes pronounced yo, means I. La escuela, school. Muchachos, boys, defenderme, defend myself. E primo. Primo means cousin. Let's now look at some verb forms identified in the reading passage. Imperfect tense is one of them. Iba, I used to go. Golpeaban, they used to hit. Atormentaban, they used to torment. Regresaba, I used to return. And teniake, I had to, habitually. The conditional tense, resultaría, it would result. The present tense, decidí, I decided. Dijo, told. Empujo, pushed. Empezó, started. The past participle, asustado, scared. Did you notice the gerund was used as well? Llorando, crying. Let's now take a look at las contestas, the answers. Number 1, he was scared to go to school. 2, he was scared because the 2 boys would hit him. 3, his grandmother told him to speak to someone at the school about the situation. 4, he knew reporting the situation would result in more hits from the boys. And 5, he decided to speak to his cousin who trained in defense. Number 6, his cousin was trained in defense and will help him. 7, on that Friday, he decided to fight back. 8, they became his friends. Number 9, he defended himself by speaking up and fighting back. 10, the narrator decided that Friday would be the last day he allowed them to bully him, and he made it known. We are at the end of this video. I do hope it helped you to become prepared for your reading comprehension in CXC. Continue to practice more of these reading comprehensions from your textbook. Until next time, we say, nos vemos. We will see each other. Adios.